Hello, everybody. This is Lumina, Marla Lumina. Welcome to my podcast, my daily podcast in November of 2025 called Live with Lumina. And I am so excited to be here with you today. We are going to talk about magic and miracles and mastery because that's what I'm activating people to step into with the codes, the transmissions, the activations of my frequency, my energy, my words, the space between the words. I invite you, as always, just to bring some art supplies because I'm an intuitive artist, and that's what I do. So I'm just sharing things that might help you now or later, or people that you know. When I listen to podcasts, I'm always drawing, painting, because it's a way to relax your mind. You're not thinking about it, and then it's like you can step into that inner child, expression, not worrying about it. It's like your monkey mind, your mind, your ego is busy by listening, gathering the data, listening, consuming, right? They're saying consuming. We're spending a lot of time consuming, but you can balance that by creating. You can consume and create at the same time, which is a wonderful, and celebrate, right? CCC, consume, celebrate, and create. And to celebrate like the new creations that you're birthing. Today is a special day. It is November 11th, which is the 1111 portal, and it's a the portal's open. I mean, it's exquisite, the energy, light, and frequency right now. I am so lit up. And just use the energy. It's here. It's a gift from the universe, from source, from the galactic. So use it to help propel you to step into the life of your dreams, right? It's just intention. You have to choose to do so. And then as you make that choice and you commit to it and you say yes to you living your highest and greatest life, things will show up in your life. They'll arise that are the opposite of that. But I have found that they're just being shown to be cleared out, right? So as we are holding more light, and I'm saying that there's more light coming in from the outside, and it's just supporting us. So as we are becoming brighter, lighter, more luminous, luminaries, the shadow, the dark, it's coming because there's no place to hide, right? If you have a dark room, we are the light seeds. We go into a room, and our light just expands into the room. We don't have to do anything, right? Just by us being us. That's why it doesn't really matter what you're doing. If you're cleaning a toilet, teaching a class, painting a picture, doing a podcast, doing anything. It doesn't really matter what you do. It's about the energetic frequency, right? That what is the book like? Before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. I forget who wrote that. Maybe you can tell me in the comments. Um, yes, it's being enlightened, but it doesn't really change anything because we're still in this 3D. We're still in the multidimensional frequency and experience. We came here for all of that. We came here to enjoy being human, divine humans. We are divine humans. Hello, divine humans. And it's just magical. It's just marvelous. It's mystical, right? And we're remembering and we're seeing things and we're helping each other. There's no, in the higher frequencies, because that's where I live most of the time, it's really hard for me to ground. And I'm doing that. But in the higher frequency, there is no hierarchy. We're circles, right? We're the circle. It's never ending, constantly evolving, constantly growing, right? It's a cycle. It's a circle. I work with circles. My primary symbol. I work with spiral also. I'm a code keeper. I see codes and symbols, the geometry. I look outside and I see that, no matter how I try to escape from that, that's who I am. And so I am stepping into this next era with the blue hair, with just, it's like this cosmic rebirth. I'm calling it my rainbow phoenix rebirth, where I'm just choosing to be the highest version I can possibly be. I'm just saying yes to that. I'm choosing her. I see her. You could do this as a practice. You can envision your future self. How does she look? What kind of clothes does she wear? How does she feel? What kinds of foods are she eating? What food choices is she making? What does her room look like? Where does she go on vacation? How much money is in her bank? Who does she support with money? Who does she buy from? Who does she receive support from? Because I guarantee she's receiving support and she's supporting others. We need to be held. We need the feminine, this container, we masculine container, and then the feminine energies can just blossom and bloom. We need the integration of the feminine and masculine. And most of us are not taught how to do that. The world is not teaching us how to do that. So we have to support people who can actually help us and guide us until we can get a hang on that. So I'm in different masterminds, I'm in different courses, passive and active, live and evergreen, and all kinds of stuff just to energetically support my awakening. And as I'm going through this in real life and real time, I'm bringing you along with me. Today is 1111. It's a master number. Master numbers are profound. And when I was 11, I went back and I asked my mom, she has a picture. So I was in school. And I guess I kind of don't remember. I kind of do. And when I think about, like, our childhood, how much we don't remember. My son is 11 right now. He is in his master number year. So when I was 11, I guess, with my teacher, we went to the playground in Los Angeles, my hometown. We went to a local park, Westchester Park, and there was this playground with a rocket ship, like a climbing thing and slides. And so there's a painting that my mom asked me a few years ago, when I was kind of diving into my numbers, like 44, 33, 22, 11. Okay, so that's coming up to talk about the numbers. And then I just dated it, right? So I was born in 74, so I think it was 85, 1985. And before some of you were born. And it was a painting that I did. It was very realistic that I did of the playground. And my mom told me, she said, "Oh, do you want this painting?" And then she told me like a memory, thinking about memories. The teacher told her that I should go into art class because she saw some talent, or like that's something that would be beneficial for me to pursue. And then I started taking art classes. And I in high school, I Mission Renaissance, I believe the name, and my sister did that. So I was a part of these on the weekends. I don't remember if it was every weekend or once a month. I don't really remember. I'll have to ask. But on the weekends, I would go to these. It was classic. Like I took art classes. That's my jam. That's who I am. I've always been an artist. But I don't like to be boxed in. Anyways, it was an oil painting. So actually in my parents' house, which is the house that I grew up in, completely, I come from very stable foundation. Like the house when I go visit in Los Angeles, still the house that I grew up in. My parents never moved. And the art on the wall, it's like my paintings that I did copying the masters. Me and my sister, because she took the same classes. It runs in our genes, like my daughter also. It's on my mother, like she has one picture up that she painted when she was young, but she didn't pursue it. So that's the only one. So it's I come from a legacy of art, right? And so my daughter has that too, which is very beautiful on my mother's side. Anyway, so yeah, so she framed them all. So that's the artwork in the house, which is really fun. And I just learned all these techniques, and you learn by copying. You learn, like, how did they do what they did? There were no tutorials when Van Gogh was, and Rembrandt and Manet, Van Gogh, Michelangelo, Pollock, like all these artists that's you just study their techniques by paying attention, like studying. How did they do what they did? Right? Everything was live. It was not recorded. We are so blessed. We have YouTube. right? We can go and learn anything, right? We're inundated with information and collecting data and learning. But that's how I learned because I grew up without the internet, right? I grew up in the 70s, 80s, 90s. So, and that was before all this stuff. So we are so blessed, so lucky to have the technology to help assist us with what we're creating, right? So I love that. I come from that like classical foundation. And then when I went to university, I went to study art and then I took some classes. I did life drawing, still life. I remember I was in Santa Cruz. I went to UC Santa Cruz. Banana Slugs was my mascot. And we went to I took a like sketching classes. I took a bunch of art classes my freshman year, and we went to the zoo once. We went to San Francisco because it's about an hour and a half from San Francisco, and to draw the animals. And I tell you, that was one of the most depressing hours of my entire life, or however long we were there, because we would go. And San Francisco Zoo is not bad. There's worse zoos in the world. San Diego, Los Angeles zoos, those are pretty epic. San Diego has the wild animal park. Los Angeles Zoo is great. They have everything. There's about conservation. I've taken my kids there. It's great. But yeah, LA Zoo, sorry, San Francisco is very small. And and yeah, I don't even want to go to the zoos here, or I don't like zoos, okay? Like but anyways, it was a field trip there and we were drawing the animals, big cats. It was like a lion and he didn't move, you guys. He was just so I mean, of course, they're nocturnal, right? So it was daytime when we were there, and it was just like this big tree, and he was just like sitting there in his pod, and he was just looking at me like, "Get me out of here!" Like Madagascar, how small, like New York Zoo, the cartoon animation, and I love that, and I love animation, like Alex the Lion, but that was super hyper depressing, drawing. I said, I don't really want to do this. And we drew we had figure models that come in, we drew figures. I love art. Like I took life classes, still lifes where we were painting, you know, um, a vase with flowers and then, just to get the proportions right, the shadow and light and the whole dance three-dimensional. My son now, oh, okay, so I'll just try to finish. So I took a bunch of art classes and I loved it, but I decided I didn't want to major in art because I didn't want to be boxed in. If you major in, a subject, then what are you going to do with that? You're going to do that for the rest of your life? Are you going to teach it? I said, I want to do something else. And so I kind of didn't do any art for 20 years until my daughter was 2 and she went to nursery school. And that was right like a year before COVID started. So, and then I had already gotten into the habit of doing art again, or starting to, and I started painting on stones. And then when we were home on lockdown for 18 months, like we were doing art projects together, which is homeschooling. And it was awesome. So anything they were learning about, we were like making our own um, supplies. Like, okay, you want to learn how to read and write? I love cards. Like I've been making oracle card decks many, many lifetimes. I love it. It's playing card. I mean, anything with cards, I just love it. Like playing cards, card games, the different style, the art on the card. I'm enamored by the world of cards, So of course I made my own when my son was a baby. Like I made the own card. At that time in Turkey, in Istanbul, there weren't really English what's the word? Like English supplies where you could just buy how to learn the alphabet with these cards in English. So I made them myself. I found some PDFs online, like free printable, and I got some from the art store, like some spongy material, like thick. I just made my own DIY, thick paper, and I glued both sides. So it was like ABC cards with the animals because my son loves animals. Number card. So I was like, we did our own. The kids, like my son is really into the flags, the world flags. There's a cool show called Country Balls. Like all the flags are you know, in balls. It's a TV show, like on YouTube, and he's drawing them with the glasses, like all the countries and their flags. They're in the shape of balls. It's really cool. He's very creative. Like he's always making worlds. Like Ed, what is it? Ed Imberly. I forget. Ed Emberly, where it's like make your own. Ed Emberly, I think. Yeah. So you make your own world. Like they teach you how to draw. You know, all this stuff. I would buy these books from California and bring them back when my kids were young. How to draw like an animal. You start with a circle as by shapes, right? I mean, art is so incredible. So he's so creative and he's into Minecraft. So I mean, you're like, my brain doesn't work like that. He's literally creating and building 3D animations. He showed me 3D animation he just made. You're building what Minecraft is phenomenal. He's playing with his friends. Like we have this amazing technology. My daughter's more like me. She's more painting. My daughter, she's 8.5. She's like a fashion designer. She's creating her own Barbie clothes out of paper. Like she's designing. She draws it like she sees it. She's very realistic, which is not my thing. I'm not very good. I can do anything if I'm looking at it, but it comes from her imagination. She'll draw people, like any people, and it looks like them, and she'll design their clothes. I took pictures. She would make necklaces out of paper and color them. She designed a whole Barbie runway with paper and color and all their clothes, and we took videos of that. She's really good about color, like I am. Rainbows, unicorns, and fairies, like just magic. And she loves painting and getting messy. And it was like horrifying for me to get messy. I'm a very clean artist. I want to have control. And when you're in art, like I'm trying to, okay, so how do the big artists do it? Well, they're messy. They have, I like to wear my clothes and use a wet wipe and just constantly clean. So you don't even know I'm painting. So I'm constantly learning, like how do the masters do it? We don't always have the benefit or the time to go study with the master. Like in the old days, if you wanted to be an apprentice, you would go live with them. Like you want to study with Van Gogh, you go study with him, you live with him, you muck the horses, like muck, sorry, you clean the cages of the chickens, and then you're doing all the stuff. You live with them, you breathe, you see their habits, you see their mindset, you see how they are in the world. So I'm just thinking about why I'm talking about art. Today is Tuesday, which is my art sharing day. So, okay, that's what I was just told. So that's why. And I'm going to share. I have a painting I want to share at the end. It's a painting reveal that has to do with everything I'm doing. So I've had this long history of art, and I just love it. And I sign up for classes, and I do. And so this painting has to do with an art class that I did online. And so I'm constantly asking people, because people that I follow and I love their art and I want to be around their vibe and their energy. I'm enrolled in a couple art schools. One at the moment, one is from Alexis Raccoon. She opened it. It's just purely a passive course where she's just badass. She has an oracle deck and two of them, and I just love her. I highly recommend you follow her. She's just cool. Like you gotta love her. And she's just talking. She's really good with the tech and the marketing, and she is unapologizing for who she is. Like she is just her. She is badass. She is amazing, inspiring, and I absolutely love and adore her. So I want to support her and just be in her vibe, like hang out in the energy. That's why the containers are so amazing, because you just got to hang out with people. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 magic numbers. I started 15 minutes late today because I was guided to do so. And it has to do with the energy, because 1111 is so pristine. It's so magnetic today. It's so galactic. They're saying like phosphorescent. It, my heart, it's exquisite. There's a lot of magic today, 1111. I have so many things I want to share. it's like a master class every moment of my life, you know, and I'm trying to download um these like this micro dosing of these activations for you in this podcast. It's a limited time. There's only 20 episodes until I do something different. And I'm always constantly doing things different. Anyways, I'll just finish a couple more minutes. So I've been around art my entire life and I love it. I have a very early memory of, it's like, oh, it was, what is it called? It was a galactic name. It'll come back to me if it's important. Okay. Basically, it was like a geometry book my mom bought me. And I remember it starts with an A. And I found it. Like I did some research and some of the art groups. I was like, I need to have this book. Because basically it was just like blank page, but it had like shapes. And I colored them in. It was like a kaleidoscope kind of art book. Starts with an A. Anyway, it'll come to me. And so I would create with marker these beautiful worlds. And I was like, that was from the 70s. And I found it on Amazon. I found a link, like I remember the name. So I ordered it. It's just been waiting for me. So it'll be like 3 years. Next time I go to California, I'll pick it up. And all my other treasures that I pick up. Last time I went 3 years ago, I had ordered all this artwork. I commissioned art from people to do readings for me. I just like the artwork. So if somebody's doing artwork, I'm all in 100%. I want to support them because okay, this has to ties in with Illuminate. There is nothing better in the world to be around artwork. I mean, let alone it's original channeled artwork, let alone it's made specifically for you. Like that is priceless. And so that is what Illuminate is all about. And today is the last day that I'm going to be talking about this for 3 months because today the portal is open. It's the last call, you guys, less than 24 hours. Illuminate. The doors close at 11:11 p.m. California time on November 11th. So when I wake up in the morning, it'll be shut. And I was thinking, should I shut the portal before 11:11? It's like, no, because this is the portal. It's wide open. Like if you watch the sci-fi movie Stargate and then you go in and it's like, it just dissolves. The doors don't close. It just dissolves. You're just in the portal. You're in the magic, miracles, and mastery incubation chamber. I am so excited. And thank you to everybody who has signed up and everybody who has expressed interest, everybody who has shared it, everybody who's thinking about it. I'm not attached to any of it. Like I don't even care. This is just my mission. This is what my guides have asked me to do. So I'm saying yes to everything. And it doesn't matter. It's all perfect. We're all going to be where we need to be, why we need to be, and how we need to be. And some people said they don't have the money, right? It's $333. The price is going up. This is the last call. And I've been learning these marketing techniques, but I'm going to tell you. So right now, Illuminate is $333. The price is going up to $444 next year. I'll tell you why. Because I am dropping absolutely everything simply because it's time. And I'm going to start just painting on canvas. Okay. That's what this reveal is about. That's the painting behind me. Okay. And if you are going, so Illuminate is about the artwork. I do readings for people. The Galactic Akashic Records, I've always done them. I am an intuitive, clairvoyant, clairaudient. I'm very emotional. I see and feel everything. I'm multi-dimensional, multi-galactic, multi-angelic, multi-elemental, multi-earth, multi-human, multi-awesome, multi-frequency. I read frequency, I read codes. I'm a code keeper. And so until now, I've just been having fun and playing because I don't have to work. I don't have to. I'm very blessed. I've created a life, with my community. So it's more like it's been a hobby. not a hobby, right? People say, oh, is that a hobby? Like, that's a bad thing. No, no, no. Our soul work should be our hobbies. That's actually a good thing. This is my hobby, but it's also my livelihood, it's my profession. But my activation is about stepping in. And that's kind of why, because I didn't have to, and I don't have to hustle because I'm not a single mom and have to make my life, like, I'm really blessed that it's taken me years and years to years to get out of the 9 to 5 like work, which I really love because I've been a teacher and teaching is super fun. And I love my students, and some of you I can feel are watching me, and I love you, and I hope you're doing good. I taught English for a long time. I taught children, and I'm a teacher. Every single thing I learn, I just turn around. I'm like, I got the activation and I'm going to start teaching you because I get it. Because I'm working with them on these starships. You know, we don't sleep. We wake up tired. We're off world. We're on mission. Okay. This is the starseed light worker life. And I'm out of the closet. Like, I don't really care who's watching me, because you know what? My frequency is very high and I'm very protected. I constantly am doing protection. If you made it this far, like, I talk a lot, people get bored, people sign off, right? If you are listening to me, there is a reason. I have a message for you, and it works vice versa. So please, I am just open. I'm in service, and I'm here to activate the new earth, which is us being fully resourced. Okay, so I'm just gonna call it out. I'm asking for money because I want to give people money. I want $1 million, and I want to give you $1 million. Like, there is no lack of money. These are just numbers. It doesn't matter, you know. And before I start, like this summer, I had $0 in my account. Nothing. Zip. It was a complete zero. And you know what? I was magnetized into a program called Magnetic with Hannah Wilson, and it cost $111. And I said, okay. And then I was doing my readings at that time for that prize. And you know what? Every single reading I did in the last wave in July was 111. Yes. And I just joined a bunch of programs because that program, like my reading, I bought that program. You know, so it's been like that's all I've needed, because I don't have to do this. And it's like just being a full-time mom, you know, and like the health complication, the health journey. I mean, OMG, the last 3 years, I don't remember, you know. I look at pictures and I'm like, it's the one thing that can make me cry. Like, I don't remember. Like, I am not gonna be sick anymore. I am not menopause. Like my cocktail, my healing experience has been a combination of pre-menopause, post-menopause, and menopause. Like, you know, I'm on the other side. So post-menopause, long-term COVID, and a hypothyroid, right? Which is all genetic. Like, that was my cocktail, you know, and I'm developing a healing system, which I'll start rolling that out, all in divine perfect timing to help me. And so it is helping me. I'm not 100% out, but I got my life back. You know, I found the right medicine that's working for me on top of all the natural thing. I did find like a hormone support, which is not HRT, but it's enough because I just need a little bit, you know, we all need a little bit of support. And I was like, I don't remember the last three years. Doing artwork saved my life. It's how I breathe. It's my meditation. It's my mindfulness. But this is not how, like, I've been doing soul activation readings for people and these readings for a really long time. And I've done them, painting them, because I like experimenting, because I didn't do art for 20 years. And then when I just like, you just you don't forget how to ride a bike, but you know, it's just warming. I've been warming up since then. And then the December solstice was like, it's go time. You drop everything you're doing and it's just time. It's not good or bad, you know, it's just time. So stop what you're doing, Mama Bear. Stop what you're doing. It's time. Let's go. And I'm here to walk you through. The gates for Illuminate are still open for another few hours. About 12 hours. Okay, on the clock. So I'm really excited. Something like that. Maybe a little longer. I'm not going to think about it. So you go into the portal. It's gonna be awesome. And I don't really know what it is, right? But the price is going up next year because I'm gonna pay someone probably to help me. This is my first big launch, you guys, and I'm watching how people are doing their launches and I hate like greasy salesman stuff. But so I'm trying not to do that. I won't because I like can't stand that. So I just want to be transparent. So I'm thinking every single person that messaged me with the, illuminate, it's like I cannot deal with AI. So I'm not one of those AI bots like message me, DM me this word because I'm hanging out on Instagram, Rainbow Mandala Love. And you message with the magic word and there's the AI automated. I'm not there. I like just message me and then I'll answer everything because I haven't blown up yet, but I am blowing up. I am like the supernova about to go on fire. And all I want to do is paint like galactic energy. That's what because I am Lumina. I am a mystery school. That's what's coming through. But it's just not the time yet. So we're warming up. This is practice. This whole launch, it's just been like a week, right? Like I didn't even know I was doing this a week ago or so. My guides are like, I'm 100,000% committed. They drop in. This is your mission. You show up, boots on the ground, tie it up. Okay, I'm launching the thing to your podcast. I'm not ready. Just do it. Show up. It's all like I'm warming up. I'm stepping into the next level version and I'm sharing this because there's something that you guys are warming up because it's go time. We have unprecedented amount of energetic support all over. There's like thousands of guides around me because they're connected with all of your guides that are watching, past, present, and future. So when I joined Hannah's program, I was like, okay, 111. That was a huge stretch for me. $111. I have zero. And my friend that wrote to me, she's like, yeah, I don't have that money. And my husband would probably not be supportive of me spending money I don't have on something that I like, right? I was at the same thing. My husband is not doing the same kind of work. He doesn't understand. But it shouldn't be like that. Like that's the way it's been. Think about the patriarchy or when your partner is not on the same planet as you. We're all on different planets here. And it's much more than women are from Venus and men are from Mars. It's like I'm in a completely different reality. But I didn't just come to be on a reality. I came to be here now, and I came here to do all of it. I am doing all of it, and I'm choosing it. You make a point, you make a choice, you decide, you commit, and it's non-negotiable. And your higher self is like, oh, good, she's finally ready. Like, how many moments have we been trying to get her attention? It's just pure magic, but you have to choose it. You have to want it. Stay in your own lane. Don't worry about anybody else. Like, don't convince anybody of anything else because it doesn't matter. Like you be you. And I was talking to a woman yesterday, like, why is that the hardest thing in the world is for us to be our authentic, true, beautiful self? How is that so? Why is that so difficult, right? I'm looking at myself on the screen and I go, wow, this is really me with the blue hair. I love it. Be yourself. Life is too short. We need it. The world needs to see. There was a yellow guy in San Francisco. I didn't meet him, but my husband did with our friends. He was the yellow man and his whole world was yellow. Be like yellow man, but be your version of just awesome. For I work with the blue ray, so I'm embodying blue, whether it's the blue frequency. It's like when you think about, okay, and it's not an accident. I have a thyroid imbalance, right? This is so many of us, women, but also men. We've been suppressed lifetime after lifetime, but this is the time. This is the moment it all changes, and we are masters. Like our cells are encoded with mastery, right? And I'm wearing my alarm. It's like the blue. This is my medicine, our greatest medicine are the problems, the difficulties, the blocks that you came in, because that's what you're going to overcome. You're going to have your success and you're going to inspire other people. You know, it's like that's how we inspire. So I'm learning how to tell stories and to get people's attention because we're not paying attention. Nobody's paying attention. Like, why is there litter outside? Like, Turkey is phenomenal about planting trees and nature, but trash, they suck. Okay, there's trash everywhere, you know, and you go into a house and it's immaculately clean, like shoes are off, you know, everything is clean, like hyper cleaned, but then they'll just throw the trash out the window. Like, we're in a disconnected world, right? I'm not blaming anybody, right? Like, I don't know, like I've had my fair share of throwing trash on the ground, probably growing up. I don't remember. We're not like this. You guys, this is our planet. Like, your home is clean, but Mother Earth is our home, you know? And it's like our job is not. I read something this morning. Oh, I took some notes of things, like, because I have like a million things that are just downloaded to me constantly. So this guy I've been following, his name is what's his name? Zachary Fisher. He's on Facebook right now, and he started a 5D State of Mind Facebook group. It's a community. He's on fire. Like, everything he said is so profound. And there was something he shared in that. I just wanted to write it, and it was just a story about, you got to read the original, but and I just read it this morning. Everything I do is mindful. Like, I don't understand the concept of mindless scrolling, because I'm in the service. Every single thing I'm guided, like, follow this person, or what are they doing? It's just data. It's part of it. So I'm sharing you the story because I read it this morning about this little hummingbird. Okay, like I told you, I really connected with insects right now. So it was about the hummingbird. There was a big forest fire. It's just a parable. And, you know, everyone is panicking, fear, like the world's on fire. And yet this little hummingbird was going to the fire and coming out of the fire and going and coming. And then the animals, maybe it was a bear, I don't remember. Ask because I just read it really quickly. The idea is, ask the hummingbird, what are you doing? And the hummingbird said, well, there's a fire and I want to, it's my responsibility to help, you know, even if I can't fix the whole fire, it's my responsibility to show up and do what I can, to play my part, because that's why we're here. We're all needed. Okay, we're all boots on the ground. We all need it, and we all need to get support, because united we're amazing. Getting distracted, I digress. Um, so you just unwavering, like radical belief, trust, and faith. That little hummingbird was going to and from, bringing water to put the fire up. But what happened was that it inspired the elements and the forest itself. Like, that dedication, unwavering, like, obviously on one 3D level, a little hummingbird is not going to put out a huge forest fire, but that's not the point. The point is that that hummingbird inspired the elements in the forest. He said, wow, look at how strong that hummingbird is. Let's help the hummingbird, because it's a co-creation. You got to do your part. You got to take care of your home and your land, your environment. We're not here to save the world. We're here to honor the little space where we live. And if we all do that, like, I clean up outside of my house every single day. And if we all do that, then it will all be clean. I'm not going to obviously clean up everything. And nor should anybody have to. Like, I'm cleaning up my house, but it's a big house. And I said, my children, my husband, I said, we all live here. Like, I'm busy. We're all busy. You know, we all want to play. We all want to do our things, but we have to just 15 minutes a day clean up, all of us. It's going to be clean. It's so easy. You know, just the discipline. It's discipline. Anyway, to finish the story. So the elements in the fire, sorry, in the forest, they changed the weather and rained, and the fire was out, but only happened because of the hummingbird dedication and love. So the moral of the story, let me see, I wrote it down because I loved it. Oh, the moral of the story, and I thought it was perfect for this podcast. Do you want to attract miracles in your life? Do your part. I had to write it down. I'm teaching about miracles, and the story with the hummingbird came. I mean, that's the magic of the co-creation of the universe. Like, I'm focused, I'm talking about it. You know, when you talk and express things out loud, which is like healing for the throat, it's the vibration. Voice things out loud. It's the vibration. You're like, yes, you make it real. The universe hears and responds. Like I fake it till you make it. I want miracles in my life. So I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to say, how can I make it, like, how can we do that? What can we do? And then I read a story about a hummingbird, and literally it says, do you want to attract miracles in your life? Do your part. Why did Zachary Fisher post that story? Why did he post it? I think it was a few days old, but because it was connected. It's energy. It's timeless. It was connected with the message I needed to share with you today. So I saw it today. The algorithm or my higher self or whatever, they work together sometimes. Algorithm is not bad. It's just like tune in. Yes, when on Facebook, for example, when it's late at night and I'm really tired, and that would be the doom scrolling, and then I'm getting the weirdest ads, I'm like, I shouldn't be on right now. I'm gonna go off. But in the morning when I'm fresh and my energetic protection is like it's solid, I don't see anything like that. It's also a good barometer. So I wanted to share with him. Go follow him. Yes. So what am I doing? And then I asked to join the community, and I had to write like what, like, what am I doing while I'm here? So my intention, I'm telling you, as an intuitive artist, I'm currently focused on magnetizing a lot of money into my field so that I can one, two, three things. One, create a healing light center here in Turkey. I want you guys all to come to Turkey in this magical land. And I envision, like I've had this vision, and we're tapped into this field from other lifetimes. And it's here, it exists, but it's still in the high frequency. It's still like 7D, 5D. Um, but as I'm going through, like I'm announcing, like Lumina, my mystery school from Vega, this is part of that. Okay. So it's like we have to get used to holding that. No, it's not a physical building. Like my guides told me years and years ago that stop focusing on the actual building. When I said like, oh, the land that I have, that's not big enough because the vision is just massive. I've had this vision since I was a little kid because I remember from other lifetimes. That's just me. I remember working in these temples. And I call it different things all the time because it's an energetic, it's like a healing light school. It's a mystery school. It's an art school. It's sound healing. It's all of it, right? You guys feel me. You're only watching this if you resonate with that because these are the codes I'm transmitting. The artwork, like the mirror, like, I mean, it's coming, it's coming, it's here, you guys. Like, let's get together. Let's feel it. Let's anchor it. That's the 5D. The 5G, 5D. The 5G is not good or bad, it's a tool. So let's just superimpose the 5D frequency over the already existing infrastructure of 5G. Don't go into fear over 5G. Go, I'm a master creator. I'm going to work with the master architects, right? The Arcturians or Source or whoever. They're going to superimpose the 5D technology over the 5G. It's not a big deal. I'm every single time I see the chemtrails, I just ask the Arcturians and Source and Jesus, the angels, like I'm like, I don't really care. Just you guys fix it. I can't do it. I'm here to do other things on the ground. I'm here to connect with people. I'm a rainbow bridge. I am a rainbow mandala of love, and that's my community. I literally, like, what does that mean? It's going to change every moment because it's working on a high frequency. I am Lumina. It's a mystery school. It's all of these things that I remember in real time that I'm anchoring now. So that's why I'm calling in millions of dollars, because I want to be resourced to have the land. And it's not for me. What am I going to do with that? You know, it's it's for us. It's I am a master. I can cry, and it's 1 o'clock. I just need 11, 11, 11 breaths. Just so intense, you guys. Just take 11 deep breaths with me right now for 11, 11. What I was saying, when something happens, it's like, okay, I'm trying to be on the clock. It just shifted my awareness. Wow, just such a huge plasmic light. So it's like, what is your part? Do your part. And then we all, like the 5D and higher energy, it's meeting each other eye to eye, because we came here. We are all masters. We're all reminding each other. We're all walking each other home. So the reason why I'm trying to magnetize $1 million into my field by this time, by my birthday next year, just into my family. I don't even need to be me, into the family, my family, the community, is one, to anchor, like to have the land to build this healing light center. Because that's what I love more than anything. I love school. I love like New Earth School. I love teaching. I love learning. I'm a baby. Oh my gosh, I was talking to the most glorious, one of my new friends. She's 80 years old. I was going to talk about the numbers. So one of my friends was 90, and just watching him, how he's in life. My parents are both 81, 80, 70, 60, thinking of all these numbers. I've been married for 20 years. This year, 2025, okay, I celebrated, my son was 10. 20, I've been married for 20 years. 14 years I've been in Turkey. Trying to remember the 30. 30 years, 20, hold on. 30, oh yeah, I remember this morning. 30 years ago, I was living, the first time I lived in the Middle East. I lived in Israel, and I traveled to Turkey for the first time my junior year in university. And that was the first time I was away from home for so long. I was in Turkey, and I'm sure I ran into my husband on the street. So it was at the same time. That was 30 years ago, 1995. Trying to remember 40. I'm 50. And I've been around people, yeah, that have these are not the master number, but they're epic pivotal points. Master number like 11, 11, 22, 33, 44. But there's so many cycles within cycles. So for me, it was about this like anniversaries, this marking time. Like this year is profound. Next year, I mean, it's just going up from here. Like there's no day that we won't be inundated with a light shower of light quotes. There's no going back. You guys, people say, oh, I want to go back to life before COVID. Like, why would you ever want to do that? The world is inverted. Though everything is inverted. Like good is bad, bad is good. I mean, we're focused on difficult things. We should be focused on good things and simple, and life is simple. Anyways, I was talking focus, and I'm gonna go over. It's just the transmission will end when it's over. Not gonna apologize because there's just presence. I want to talk about presence. Talking to this 80-year-old yesterday, and she was just exquisite, just sharing her wisdom. And she doesn't like to go online, and she did not want her picture, so I didn't get a picture with her. She knows who she is, and she is very happy. And she's just like calling me a baby. You're a baby, you're a baby. Like, because I'm at the beginning of stepping into my wearing my crown, the crown, stepping into my wisdom. I am a baby. I don't know anything. I know nothing, and just listening to her talk, and she spends time with a friend. She was traveling with a friend who's 60, and they've been friends for 40 years. Like it was really beautiful. And she didn't let me hug her. She didn't let me take a picture of her, and nothing. It was just, she's just talking. Like she likes to meet with people in person, connect with them, feel them, and remember. Her mind is going to be living a long time because she's not distracted. She's not using the technology. She is literally like brain remembering memories, like hours and hours of talking. It's all about presence. I'm going to talk about present. So I just thank her, my beautiful friend. Be present. And I was helping a friend the last week, and she kept asking me like for support, like soul perspective. I just help people. I see information, with their records, and I've always had that gift to be able to help people. I love it. I love helping people. And every single thing she would, like different story or different things, it was all about presence. It was like I could see a million things, but the essence was presence. You're not being present. So that came up yesterday, and so I wanted to bring that into the podcast today. How are you not being present? The dogs are barking again. Can you hear them, you guys? Let's be present with our barking. And I'm asking, what is the medicine for us to receive from them? Because they caught our awareness, right? I'm hearing 2 minutes. We'll be listening for like 2 minutes. Mhm. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking. So the dogs, I'm just laughing. So the gift from the woman yesterday was listening. I had a million questions and I asked, it was just listen, be present. So I invite you to honor today this 1111, this magical portal with the gift of presence. Be present to whatever, and they stopped, whatever is arising in your world. Don't go looking for anything, just be present for whatever is. Feel it 1000%. Let it integrate you. What is the gifts, the messages for whatever is arising, the good stuff, the bad stuff, especially the bad stuff? Because I promise you, it wouldn't be arising if you couldn't handle it. And things are going to be arising very quickly because we're raising our frequency very quickly. We cannot hide from the shadows anymore because our light is off the scale. It's off the charts. So I wanted to ask her a million questions, and I noticed that when I did ask her questions, it distracted her. I had to just sit, and she left this morning, but I said goodbye yesterday. So I just sat there and I gave her my full attention and I said thank you. She doesn't do everything the way I would do, but we're all going to be different. She's a master teacher. I mean, she's just gorgeous. Can you imagine traveling with your best friend to another country? She's from the UK. Hanging out. She's going to come for a month next year. Very awesome. Just pay attention. It's magic, right? So I'm activating your spidey sense like today in 1111 energy. Just be in this magical frequency. Every single thing is magic. It has magic for you. What are those gifts? I'm going to stop apologizing for going over because the transmission is done when the transmission is done. And I keep trying to say, it's like taking these multidimensional concepts and then trying to squeeze it. I do my best into an hour. It's sort of impossible. In Vega, I would just sit there for hours and hours, and it's like we just breathe together, you know. And during those 3 minutes through 111, it was like 111, November 11th. We went until 112. And that was our silence, like just being with people in presence. Not only be present with whatever's arising, but spend time with people. Present in English language. Present is your present. Be present. That's your presence. Give. You don't have money. Don't let's get out of this. Oh, my birthday wish, right? Let's get out of the gift of, sorry, the practice of buying presents for people because we have so much stuff, right? Like I like stuff as much as anybody else. We have a lot of stuff. Like, and people always said you don't need a lot of stuff, but when you have kids, you can just can't help it because you're like, oh, that's really cool. And then literally they grow out of it in like a couple years. Like, and then we pass it along and nothing's thrown away. It's recycled. And I'm really good about repurposing and passing along. But like there's a great thing in the minimalism group. Like, and my sister-in-law, like she's and my brother, they're like epic about minimalism. Like, just don't buy us stuff. And I'm like trying to give them stuff. Like, what do you mean? Don't buy you stuff. They're like, literally, we don't need anything. And so it's like we have to retrain because we're programmed with consumerism, especially in the US, like where I grew up. It's just it's a consumeristic culture, like the best in the world, you know? And it's all a game, it's a program, it's choose your own adventure. That's the frequency there. It's crazy. Fear and shopping. Like you go there, you enter, you're like, be scared. Everything's about fear. And it's like, oh, you want to feel better? Okay, go shopping. Like it's like, I'm glad I don't live there. People ask me, do you miss it? I go, I miss being there. I miss my community, my family, my friends. I miss the time I was there. But I am 100,000% thankful that we're growing up in Turkey. Like we're living here. It's not forever. It's at least through the 20-year portal, like this awakening ascension from the December solstice 2012 to 2032. Like 100,000%, exactly when my children were born. Like I'm grounded here in Turkey for 20 years. And then after that, like it'll shift and the time is going fast. And that's, oh, there's like 1,000 things. Okay, I wanted to talk about, okay, yes. Okay, so I want to talk about my birthday wish. So presents, like be present. I don't want like what my birthday wish is coming up in 4 days is to ask you to do support creative. So why I was, the three things is why I'm calling in this $1,000,000 by next year. And I'm gonna do it to my family's empire. I'm calling it to my community, is to create this healing light center here in Turkey. Two, to support other creatives, visionaries, and artists. And three, to live a life aligned with magic, miracles, and mastery on all levels. I need to be resourced. Literally, I need money because if I want to go on an airplane to go visit my family, like be present with, you need money to do that. But I want the money to come from me doing my soul work. I want you to support me because I am doing what lights me up. That's in other times, realms, like people didn't go to school to learn all the stupid stuff and become mindless robots for society and all the stuff, like, the 1984. It's more like, what is his name? Orwell? No. Yeah. George Orwell, right? 1984, like the dystopian world. Like the utopian is his book, Ninth of Island, which is like that's more my vibe as Island. Like the children when they're born, it's like they're astrological, like human design, like their charts are read. It's like their school is basically to help support their soul work. That's what my healing light school is going to be. But we need community. Like I want that money to pay people so we can all live in this community. Like that's my vision, like this whole community where we have like everything's integrative, everything is harmonious, it's balanced, it's the way it's supposed to be in a high frequency. It's the way it's supposed to be in a high vibe, like high frequency. This is our birthright, and this is what we're remembering and activating with each other. So I'm that's ask, you got to ask what you need. So that's what I'm doing it. And I started to cry. I just got really overwhelmed, like asking, because it's really difficult. This shit is difficult. Like it's really hard and navigating. But like I said yesterday, I'm not asking for me. I didn't just come here to be a mother. I've been a mother. I've done a great job many, many lifetimes, and I can remember them. And many of them, the ones that are important, that are affecting me now. And I've been a great like artist in many lifetimes, and I remember those lifetimes. And I've been a great like priestess and a witch and a wizard and a dragon rider and a queen. I've been princess. I've been, a villain, like a murderer. I've been murdered, like all of it. This is the lifetime where it's like all of these versions of ourselves. We're coming together. And it's like I said, the winter solstice, you just stop. Whatever you're doing, you walk away. Now, I didn't finish my thought from the other day because it's coming back to me. It's about this. It's like some people don't learn until they have a near-death experience. I've probably had a lot of them, but because I'm a cat, I've had at least 9 lives. Definitely a cat. I definitely have Lyra in me, the Urma, for sure, 100%. I didn't know until recently during the Lionsgate. I digress. So I don't want to live in a life where I'm only going to change because I'm forced to. I want to live because I want to. Like I'm mastering it before it's a thing. Like, yes, my phone is full. It's constantly full and it's a constant state of stress because I'm constantly gathering data and taking pictures and documenting, but my phone, it's like the files are enormous. It takes a lot of space. I have to be organized, right? So part of what the things I'm learning right now is creating boundaries. It's sacred time management, minimalism, and that includes on my phone. Like, I don't want to spend my whole life dealing with my stuff. And I know that people tell me that, but I have to experience it. I have to feel it. I have to be present with it. And once we really feel and embody those codes, because I'm with all the stuff I'm doing, I'm stepping into this mastery and everything is raising, like all my trauma, all my negative core consciousnesses, all the stuff is just rising while I'm my like I'm saying my higher self is on this discipline. Like, do the thing. Like, I am not allowed to outsource anything. Like, I had someone helping me to clean, and it's like my house is a mess, but my guides are like, you have to do it yourself. You have to walk through the dirt, the bad word. You have to walk through the mess, and then you clean it up. Like, you have to do. Of course, I can hire somebody, but that's not the point. I'm gonna hire myself. I'm gonna pay myself because I'm cleaning up my own mess because I made the mess. And if I hire someone, it's external, right? To clean it up like they've done in the past. And they helped me when I needed help because I was sick and, a young mother and all this stuff. Now I have my energy back. I'm exercising. I'm moving. I'm being conscious about it all. Like, I have to deal with my mess and understand. And while I'm cleaning it without any distractions, like no podcast, no music, I'm just present. Wow, look at that amount of dust that just piled up under my bed, even though I just cleaned it like a week ago. Wow, look at that. I didn't put it away right away. And like I said, I'm in all these containers. So it's like, just put it away. Just constantly reprogramming, constantly retraining. And we need help. My birthday wish for you is about presence. Like, buy for this holiday season, I'm going to ask you to just buy things from local artists, your friends. Help out people because the artists are being crushed by AI. Like, AI is stealing from artists, right? I'm not even going to go there, but that is one level of truth for sure. It's not the end. We need presence. So my birthday wish, my 11/11 wish for you today is this holiday season. Support local artists, creatives, and visionaries. And support them. And I'm not going to apologize because the last week I've been promoting and talking about Illuminate. The doors close and you won't hear from me about that for 3 months until I open it the next round on 2/2. Okay? Celebrate it, share it, help people out, just share a post, talk about it with your friend. We have to come back to community and we have to support each other. We have to learn the old crafts, like how to make things, how to make food, how to make art, like how to help each other. We're so disconnected. People are not paying attention. It's not their fault. We're in a spiritual war. It is a war field out there about distracting you. And they're doing a good job. Like, look at this shiny toy. And you don't need that toy. We don't need anything. So over the years, my guides have just stripped everything away. I wasn't allowed to wear jewelry or anything. It was like, go back to the basics, which is just you. And so when you learn that, you have like your inner death over and over and over. I don't actually need to be in a prison. I don't want to manifest that to learn that. So I am highly disciplined and highly focused where I can do it myself, right? When I have no problem to enjoy something and then I quit. And that's not good. Like, because I'm human. I want to enjoy. I want to have fun. I've had many lifetimes. I've partied a lot. Like, I am a queen of fun right now. I'm a queen of magic and miracles and mastery. But that's because I've enjoyed it, but I also know when to stop. But I have a completely open G center. And no, I have not completely open. Sorry, I have an undefined root center is what I meant to say. And that means I feel a lot of pressure. And I also, as a projector, don't know when to stop. So I need constant like just stop, just stop, just stop. Okay, 4 minutes and I'll switch to something else. Just trying to pay attention to the time. Probably talk about 15 more minutes. because I still want to show you my artwork, and I have a couple more things to share. Support your artist, please, pretty please, pretty please. It doesn't have to be me. Now, the thing with the Healing Light Center that I want to have, it's about like these exhibitions in person, because the artwork that I am birthing right now is about the being in present with the artwork in person. So I envision having shows and traveling, and so my kids need to be a little bit older, and I need to be in a space to do that. So right now I'm like grounded here in Turkey. My light print is here during this amazing shift. It's about the presence, right? Like going to the concerts in person and just feeling the vibe from the music, like that's the embodiment. We came here, it's not ascension, it's descension, full embodiment, like right here right now, like fully present. Presence is a key word today. So I'm going to talk about illuminate for just a little bit longer. So illuminate, the price is going up. It's going to be, this is, so what downloaded yesterday morning was illuminate and illumination. So illuminate right now is $333. You're going to get a 3-month for that price. It's $111 a month. For that price, investment in yourself, you get a 3-month group Telegram. We're going to support each other. There's going to be 3 live group calls. You get a 3-hour personalized reading from me, Akashic records, asking anything you want. Your soul origins, if you have any healing imbalances, you want to have a perspective on why you do what you do, why you're experiencing a disease or a hurt or a problem or anything. Like the records, your soul records have the answer to everything, past, present, future, and parallel lifetimes that are connected with you. And the point is, how can you become better to get the clarity with action steps? Like, that's what I'm reading. You also get in. And so right now with the 333, this is the last time I'm going to offer at this price. But because it's new, I'm still giving the stone, which I've shared a couple pictures on my page, Rainbow Mandala Love, like the painted stones. From the code, I'm drawing a soul activation code live during the call. And last Friday's Q&A, I did an example of a water healing code where you can see me work, okay? Now, I got interrupted. I was talking about the money. My husband walked in and I paused the recording. So I wanted to say this about the money. So when I was my guides were like, you have to join that program, Magnetize. You have to it's just time. Okay, it's time, but I need to be resourced. And then whatever I needed, people bought a reading from me. And it was like overnight, I joined 3 programs about manifestation, different realms of it, like through art and like all kinds of, it was magic. And I got 3 readings, pay for it, like literally magic. Okay. It's just time. It's just my mission. It just, the next level woke up. It was like, okay. And I was like, I have 0 money. I had to go to that reset. My husband walked in. So I got distracted, right? So 0. And I'm like, how can I afford that? And then people like, my prices are going up because now like my work is truly beginning. So yeah, they're going up because I'm valuing myself. And I'm saying this because for spiritual people, and especially women, it's not long historically on earth that we remember that women were paid, that women were independent, that women were valued. But that's changing because the queens, the princesses, like the priestesses, the witches, it's our time because we have the codes. Like, it's just our time. That's it. It's not good or bad. It's just enough. Like, you guys had your fun. Okay, you messed up the world like pretty good. It's now time to change it. But that's it. No hard feelings. I just want to make a better world. I don't want like revenge. Like, it's just time. So until this time, my work has been either really cheap, like I said, I didn't have to work, or I just go by projects. I just go by fun. I'm just lit up by that. And the New Earth is not about money, but it is about energy exchange. And so, like, pay it forward if you can't do something. Like do something and I'm asking an energy exchange for these transmissions too. And it could be sharing. It could be like I'm just sharing. I don't really care what the energy is exchanges, but there should always be an exchange. You can teach somebody, give somebody your presence and teach a child or somebody something like for free because I'm giving you this podcast series Live with Lumina for free. Do something of this value, of this caliber for free for somebody that you love. We have to take care of our own family. We have to give from an overflow. That means you have to be fully resourced. And when you're fully resourced, and that does mean money, that means your nervous system is gonna calm. And when you're calm, you can expand and you can give more. Like you got to put your oxygen mask on you first before you can help other people, right? So I'm stepping into my magic and my miracles and my mastery. So and my work truly is about art. Like the way I read the records, Akashic records, is about the codes. It's about the artwork. And I just love playing and experimenting. I've been doing that black and white. I'll share some pictures on my page. After this launch is done, I'll have more time. I can start doing that. So stay tuned. I'm just gonna switch off of this whole like launching, and I'll be doing fun things starting with art. So stay tuned. Like we're just getting started here. And this is my full-time job. Like this is because I have time. My kids are older, they're in school. Like this is my full-time job, is like doing art in 1,000,000,000 gazillion ways. You know, I'm showing you art right now with the colors, like activation color going out in the world. Like just some days it's painting, sometimes it's like looking at nature. My whole world, the way I see the world is in color, light, and frequency, geometry, patterns, codes, light language, like this, that's me. And so I'm ready to explain that and to show you. And I'm learning how to tell the stories, learning about the language. So the things I'm learning right now, I'm investing in myself, is about how to tell stories, how to make money with my soul work, and most importantly, to show me to that I can have it all. Like I didn't come here to do one or the other. I came here to do it all. But I need to learn how to balance my time and how to listen. Like I can do the scrolling, I can watch the movies on Netflix, I can binge watch this show, but I do it consciously because I know every single show I watch with my kids, which is really like the animation. I mean, K-pop Demon Hunters, my daughter, when that came out, she started this campaign. Like she tried really hard to get me to watch it, and I watched it and I was like, I love it. The music is amazing. I really hope they win. Like K-pop deserves its time in the sun. But it's just, if you want to know what's going on in the astral realm, if you want to know, it's all truth, okay, guys? And if you want to know what's really going on with mind control, with the dark side, with demons, with like the entities, like all the stuff, like watch that show, you know? And at the same time, the music is really freaking good. And I hope they win. They're nominated for all this stuff. I've seen it like 11 times at least. And then the soundtrack is on. My daughter knows all the words. Like this was the summer for K-pop Demon Hunters. Like I love it. You know, every single thing I watch, like all the anime, like everything I watch is just pay attention to the movie. Just turn on your intuitive senses. Practice discernment. Practice everything. Like it is just getting started. And, you know, and we're finding each other and we're working. Like I'm so excited to start. Like all I want to do is be with people and play and have fun and activate them for fun and remind people to joy. Like I'm doing these rock painting classes and they're free and they're just fun and fabulous. And people go, oh yeah, like I can do this. You know, like just this little thing, like that's so easy and simple and fun. And, you know, we just meet once a month and people are going back, they're teaching like special needs kids, or they're teaching that they're doing their grandkids, or they're just starting it in their communities. Like we have no idea the effect we have on others. And I'm just showing up for you. I'm showing you it's possible. Like I'm working with people to see what's possible. I want to make $1,000,000. Do I really know what I'm talking about? No. So what I've been doing is like plugging myself into different masterminds, taking free workshops, paying money for people. You know, it's like you don't have to invest a lot of money. But you need to like be in the frequency of people holding that vibration. And then you can see like how do they walk? How do they think? What do they do? What is their morning routine like? Do they are they just drinking and smoking and watching Netflix? And no, they're not doing any of that. They don't have time because they are on fire. Be in the room. Like I want to be in any room. I want to be resourced. I want to do what I want, when I want, how I want. And because I'm radically responsible, I'm going to do that in a good way. Like people give me money all the time. If I raise money, I give it to the animals. I support animals all the time. Like I did face painting on Halloween. I asked my beautiful friend to join me. We raised like a lot of money, 5,555 lira, which is really like in it's like 100 pounds. It's nothing. But in Turkey, that's a lot of money. And it's not about that. It was like, people have an open heart when you're like, I'm donating my time because the animals are forgotten. They're being killed, they're being taken up and like discarded and like tortured and like it's our responsibility to take care of those who cannot take care of themselves. You guys, we're not doing very well. The ostrich family in Canada was just killed overnight. Animals are slaughtered all the time. You guys, from a higher perspective, they're living in the 5D, 7D, okay? There is no such thing as dying and death. I believe in reincarnation. Obviously, the work I'm doing. Our medicine actually is in our body. So next time you cry, salt water. We are of the earth. I don't even like killing a mosquito, you guys, even if it sucks my blood. I tell them. If there's ants, a beautiful friend of mine told me you get talcum powder. They don't like any kind of powder. It's not really toxic, I don't think. And like you put it, and I tell them, I'm like, look, I'm blocking you up because my house needs to be pristine. I tell the spiders, I'm like, okay, you guys, like I wasn't cleaning 100,000%. And so they're like, we're cohabitating with animals, insects, not like in a dirty way, but just, ants and insects. I go, it's time. Your eviction, boundaries. I'm learning about boundaries, like get out of my house. And I just sweep them up, put them outside, put them in the compost or whatever. I'm going to talk a little bit longer. There's a couple more things I want to share. I haven't even shared you my artwork. It's just 1111 is just really insane. I only have 20 transmissions until there's so much that wants to come through. And then I'll do something else. I'm a creative. I'm never going to stop creating. I'm not going to be boxed in. We're here to do things that have not done before. If you don't know what you're here to do, it hasn't been created yet, or your vibration isn't at the level. Like, just wait. Like, I created all this phenomenal artwork, like this geometry and paintings a couple years ago before my healing crisis, my health crisis. I stopped, but I didn't miss anything. It's just the world wasn't ready. Trust in the divine timing. I didn't miss anything. In fact, it's all perfect. It couldn't be more perfect. We have a responsibility. I want to live in a world with those animals. I don't want them to die. Like the ostrich family, they sacrifice themselves. Be present with your animals. I saw this post and it's something that I'll never forget. It's one of those memes. It was like this dog, I guess it's crying to it was a picture of a dog and he said, like be kind to dogs. Like I forget what it was, but the energy was like be kind to your animals because you're their only life they have. Like think about your dog. They live like 14, 15 year olds. My dog is 5. Like it's going quickly. How can we It's so accelerated, right? We have so many things we do, but that's like unconditional love, right? That's the dogs are coming back. They're out. They were outside singing when it was 111. They were having a chorus. They wanted to be part of the broadcast, this transmission. They don't want us to forget them. Like just people are scared. People are scared. My dog is really big and I don't always walk him on a leash because I just try, obviously I carry it with me. Some people like are scared. He's big. He's a gentle giant, Pepper. But I'm just showing them. It's my guys are like, just show them. Like I'm very calm and he takes after me. Like he wouldn't be my dog if he wasn't like me, Pepper. We just walk through the world minding our own business. He's sniffing, and the people are like in hysterics, like, is he gonna bite me? I'm like, does he look like he's gonna bite you? You know, people go by him and they're like honking their horn and like, ah, I'm like, well, if you didn't honk your horn, you wouldn't have interrupted him. Like that sound startled him, and then maybe he was unpredictable because like it's noisy, it's noise pollution. Just read the room, you guys. Like pay attention. Presence is required. That's the word of the day. It's coming back. So there's a couple more things I want to talk about. I'm not into gatekeeping. These are free teachings. It's part of my mystery school. I want you to have access to everything. I want all of us to be successful. I want all of us to thrive. I want us all to make it. So I'm teaching you everything for free because I can and I'm resourced to be able to do that. And in exchange, I want you to teach other people. Teach a youngster, go volunteer, pay it forward. It's what is it? Tithing? Like the money that you make, it's 144. 44 angel numbers are agreeing with me. I want to stop again last time in silence just for this minute. So whenever I see 44, it just reminds me to stop and be present. Just dropping into your heart, opening up to the animals right now, sending love. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. One 145. The moment passed. Shoulders back. Your heart opens naturally. Right? We're walking around hunched, looking at the phones or whatever. Put it down. Take some time today. Be present. Breathe in. The energies are magnetic. I joined a free call. Yeah, forget her name. 1111, a free activation. I did her Lionsgate. I just love her. I'm gonna do that later today or watch the replay. Yesterday, there were 2 X-class players. So, I mean, it's Schumann resonance is on fire, resources. And again, when I have my website, I'm going to list resources I want. It's like a community board. We can all share. So I'm following Marguerite, Alex Miles, Space Weather, that's the source, Pamela Johnson, and Pat Donworth are some of the people I follow. It's like listening to the pulse. So if I feel out of sorts and I check in, and that's their heart dedication. Support them, follow them, give money to them, give money, tithe. Like part of what you're earning, you give back. Part of what you're earning, it's not about holding on to it. It's about the flow, being in this magical flow where we're giving and receiving. And if you're in service, you're going to get more. Like abundance is our birthright. We have to claim it and command it and demand it. And I'm just shifting, like I'm taking you along with me because that's where I'm at. And I'm all about that. And I'm not, my minimum standard is that I'm not, I'm done. I'm done with all the other stuff. I'm done with all the BS. So I'm sharing the resources. And 1111, there's some great stuff like Tanaz at Forever Conscious, Alex Miles again. They're talking about 1111. They're master astrologists. Uh, Natalia Abla, she's really good. And then there's all the stuff about Three Eye Atlas. I've been following Anna Merkaba. There's stuff like Amanda. I haven't listened to any of the podcasts. Lily Nova, Lily Starseed Nova. I just love and adore her. I purchased a meditation from her. I haven't listened yet about Three Eye Atlas. And well, there's so many people I follow. Like I'm sharing this stuff on my page, Rainbow Mandala Love. You can tune into that. There's a couple more things I want to share. Oh, just about the 1111. Like, so one of the posts like Zach wrote on his page, Zachary was about 1111 today, Zachary Fisher. And it was just reminders like with this high frequency, this energy. He was saying like, because it's been these coronal what do you call them? Mass injections from the coronal mass injection, solar flares. Basically, he describes them, they're released coronal mass injection, they're released towards Earth, waves of light carrying frequencies that interact with our planet's magnetic field and with our magnetic field. And that means auroras are going to be in the sky. So if you're lucky, it's on my bucket list. I really hope to be able to see the auroras, aurora borealis one day in person, like magic. I mean, I'm in Turkey. They reached the northern part of the U.S., even in England last year, but they didn't come south. I'm southwestern Turkey. They didn't reach it this far. So if you are there, just go outside, just be present with the comets, Three Eye Atlas, all the other like Comet Swan. Just spend time being activated with light and grounded, like we need to discharge it. We need to ground, like electrical currents. We're magnetic electrical beings. You have to ground. Like take your shoes off. The rubber soles are blocking the stream. Be barefoot even for 5 minutes. And if you really can't, you're in a high rise in New York or whatever, you can buy the things like grounding mats and stuff like that. But just go outside and like put your feet in the garden. It'll reset you, like the free stuff. Like we need the balance, right? This amazing light from today, this portal today, it's just amazing. You just ground. And whenever your nervous system, all the free stuff, right? Just the breath work. The 4-6-4-6-8 or 3-6-9. You can do 3 breaths in, holding for 6 and exhale for 9, or 4-6-8, in 4, holding 6, exhale 8. 3-6-9 is fun because then you're also working with the codes of the numbers with that. Okay, 10 more minutes with these are like the news updates with the art. And then I'll share the last 15 minutes. I'll talk about my picture. And then it'll be a 2-hour meditation. Because it is. And because I can, and because I love it, and I love you, and thank you for watching. So what else do I want to share? Move slowly. Drink pure water. I've talked about this. Like just charge it. Healing water and drinking it. And the code that I drew, the healing code, you can print that out. You can use it as a template. Like the codes I'm drawing, they're grids. You can use them as grids. You can use them as templates. Like the artwork is huge. Healing Light Center. I envision also my artwork, and it's like gonna like when I start stepping into making big artwork. It's going to be in mental institutions. It's going to be in hospitals. It's going to be in psychologist offices. It's going to be in schools. They're going to be in altars and healing spaces, the subways, on train, everywhere. I envision. So this portal is about me shifting into big, taking up space. And I'm in these amazing art classes. Just to be around art communities and art students, and we can connect online and we can share and celebrate each other. Art to Life is a live one, and I need money to pay because I'm going to do it's like a $2,000 course. that's live for a few months. I need to call in money to pay for that because I have to be in that room. I need to be in that community. I need to support them because I don't have time to do all the things that I want to do, but they are doing it and I want to be in. And I want to be in the activation of other people making money with their art. Because if I'm doing that, and believe me, Yumi, I'm doing it, it's already done. Because that's the code that says, hey, she's doing it, I'm going to do it too. And then you talk about it and you inspire thousands of other people. We change the line. We change the wealth of our generation. It's not just about money. It's about time. It's about resources. It's about presence. Like the 80-year-old woman, my friend, she's just like wants to tell stories and talk about life and be present and show up. Like that's my healing light center right now. It's online, and then I'm doing these art circles and all these things, but I can see it. It's materializing this brick and mortar like healing light center, you know? I don't even know the name. I mean, I am Lumina, but that doesn't, she's saying it's not important yet because it's like a collaboration. She doesn't have a need because it's not about me. And I just started getting teary-eyed. It's coming, you guys, but we have to command it and demand it. We're master creators. Get what you need, get the help you need, because we got work to do, and I want to play with you. I want to collaborate with you. I want to work with you. And so right now, if you step into Illuminate, you have a few more hours, you're going to get a painting, like on paper, most likely, for that. No, sorry, $333 for Illuminate includes a stone, because it takes me a long time to do that. But next year, the price, when we open in 2-2 with the Fomalhaut gateway, from 2-2 to 5-5 will be the next time you're going to see me talk about Illuminate. It's going to be $444. And why I'm telling you now, even if you can't afford it now, you get in your mind, like, that's what I want to do. And it's like, okay, I need that money. Like, I need the $2,000 to go into this, what is it called? CVP program. I know what I need, and then I call it in. I don't really care how I call it in, but it's gonna be awesome. So I'm telling you, it's gonna be $444 for the 3-month program, because you're gonna get a painting, most likely on paper, because it has to be smaller, but it's gonna be a step up from the stone. And then I have 6 minutes, and then I'll show you the artwork, the last 15 minutes. It's a 2-hour transmission. And then illumination just landed yesterday morning. I woke up, I was like, oh, I get it. So if you commit to working with me for a full year, you're going to get a discount. So it's going to be like illumination, you're going to get like a painting on canvas from me. And I'm going to probably take a year to work on it, because I'll be working on several at the same time. This is what I'm stepping into. And to have this, and it's a good deal. It'll go up in 2027 as people start to see what I'm doing, and they'll be like, I need that. And it's cheap now because it's the first wave of me offering like on canvas, because that's what I was starting making in like 5 minutes. I'm going to show you this one, which was my practice. So that's what I'm going into, illumination. And I'll probably just call them Illuminate, but I just wanted to distinguish. Illuminate is like right now, you get all of that. You're in one, like, one wave of the 3-month galactic cycle, okay? And it's 333 and you get the stone. Now, next year, Illuminate, or if you join now, it's $1,444. If you pay me that, you're going to get your canvas, because I'm starting illumination. I'm starting illumination now. If you commit, it's a year. So what you get is to be with me for the 4 waves. And you get like a reading for each wave. A soul activation code during the reading, but then I'm going to make one painting for you. It's $1,444.4. It's amazing to have your own personalized art. When I start showing you what I'm making, it's amazing. It'll go up. And it's a discount because the price is going to $444 for the 3-month, and times 12, That's $17.77. But if you pay in full, you get $333.3 discount. And there'll be more. just gonna keep adding more value and more bonuses as things are landing. Right now, what I'm doing is building content. So I envision like it's like a portal. I'm gonna have a membership site. Like when you step into a year of working with me, we'll have like you get 4 readings with me. We'll get like each period we'll have like a group call. Like so there's like a year of support in my multidimensional artistic way. I'm just creating content right now. I'm creating value. And then I'm going to call in my website and like a team, and it's all going to be there. I'm building a library, like Live with Lumina, this podcast series of 20 podcasts in November 2025 is part of my library. And then I'm going to be doing the art classes, and like you'll have access to this kind of stuff. And with my courses, if you're in the illumination, you'll get discounts. Like it's going to be awesome. This is just the beginning, and I don't even know what. It's just going to be awesome. But I'm really stepping into just doing my artwork, and it takes a really long time like to do that. And I have to honor my time and energy, and my focus and my resources, because I'm trying to do all of it and it's all getting done. So that's just wanted to tell you where we're going. You have an idea so you know what to call in. Money wise, it's going to be amazing. Okay. And what else do I want to say? And what I'm also being shown is it's 444 for Illuminate for the 3-month portal. If you pay it once, you'll get slight discounts. And just numbers wise, if you want to do like the 3 plan, it'll be 150 like per month. So it'll be like 450, but just for the number wise, like that's what I'm being guided. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say. Anything else? 11:11. I have 1 minute, and then I'm going to show you my art. It's about just let the light move through you. Don't try to restrict anything. Just be present for all of it. Breathe, ground, connect, listen. Oh, that was the last message, was about listening. When the dogs were crying, and when I was listening to my 80-year-old friend yesterday, it was just listen. So when we're fully attentive, when I was teaching at like elementary school, they called it attentive listening. You're listening with every fiber, every molecule of your being. You're not trying to ask questions, you're just listening. Spend time today listening. And the light just came. Okay, I have 15 minutes. Now I want to share with you. Let me just Banata mana atatara kashamana oto kam patatara ma ayatataraka tono ona ana atataraka tata chini kina amana tataraka. Just want to say thank you for sticking with me, for inviting me into your life, into your room. Thank you for sticking so far, for tuning in, for sharing, and being here. Now, last year, and it's amazing, it was exactly last year, I took a class, an online intuitive art workshop from one of my favorite painters. Her name is Izzy Ivy, and I have her deck here. Let me go grab it. 1 second. Okay, so, okay, just grabbed it. So this is the artist. Her name is Izzy Ivy, and she created the most amazing Lemuria called Beyond Lemuria. She has a couple oracle decks. This is the one that I've, since it came out, because I love anything to do with Lemuria. We're going to be talking a lot about stuff later, okay? But her artwork is just fabulous. One of my favorite things to do is to take art classes with like people, artists I love. So I'm always asking people. There's always some, I mean, everybody could teach an art class. We all have different codes, you guys. So we're gonna learn something magical and different from each person. That's why I love school. I've been a headmistress, and anyways. So when she's doing, like, if you like her style of art, okay, guys, she's doing online classes. She's doing a lot of in-person classes. She does live painting at festivals. She is one of my favorite artists on the entire planet. Autumn Sky Morrison is another one, and I purchased her book. It's waiting for me in California. Um, and I am always asking, like, make a book, make an art book, like, because I just love collecting art and supporting people. Anyways, I took this class and it was called Activating Anchoring, because I'm doing Activate Your Light, but hers is Anchoring Light. And it was, I think, 5 days. It was like a weekend course, 2 weekends, like 2.5 weekends, it was 5 sessions. And she teaches you the magic of, like, and I love that. Like, I don't use technology in my art. I definitely don't use AI in my art. I'm not using digital art. It makes my brain crazy. Like, and I'm trying to force myself a little bit to use some of it, but some people are masters at it. I nothing against digital art. It's just I think it has something to do with a past life, right? Like the abuse. It's like from Atlantis. I can feel like the abuse of power, abuse of the technology. You know, it's something about the merging of that. Anyways, that's what they're showing me. So Izzy Ivy is an artist who's creating the magical effects with just paint. Anyways, I want to show you. So this painting I did, it's just a homework assignment. I mean, this is the painting I did in the class a year ago, and I'm unveiling it to you now. And this is the kind of art that I'm creating, that are like the soul activation codes that I will be making for people. Not the same canvas, like, because she works very long. But like this. I'm so excited. Are you ready? Drum roll. Okay. So here's the picture. Okay. So it's like this. This is the style of art that I love making. That's geometry. You can see the light codes. Mana tata mana ata shono ototoro koma ayatarakai. And so this is like, I've been learning these different techniques. And so I'm so excited to play and to put all these things together. That's what I do. I create mandalas. Look at the light. Look at those rays. I mean, it's just, I just love her. Like, take her class, because I'm not going to be teaching people this, but I'm going to be making stuff like this. So this is what I created. Isn't it awesome? What do you think when you look at it? So the thing with, it's a canvas. It's so fun. And actually, I'm going to paint the sides. So the pictures that I'm going to be doing with illumination, they're going to be more probably like that size, like rectangle. I don't really know. You know what I'm getting is that I think it depends on the person that I'm going to just into. I'm really excited, and it'll probably take me a year, or it'll be smaller paintings for Illuminate if it's 3 months, because I don't have enough time if I'm working with a bunch of people. But if I have a whole year with illumination, I can make a bigger picture. Like, that's the thing, like having a live original picture. I need to work with the codes. I need to download them over time. I cannot be rushed. I need like illumination. If you pay that amount, the 1444.4, it's like it allows me a year to make that. I tune into your energy. It's like, it's magic, okay? Whereas if you just do the 444, like illuminate, I'm gonna probably do it on paper, like a thick 300 GSM paper, which is how I usually have been doing them. So it's really thick and you can frame it like paper, because it's like quicker. This is gonna be the next evolution. And then they'll just be going up. They'll say like my pictures later will be a lot more like 4444, because we need to value like the art. We need to value the artist, the art, like this in living space, like on canvas. I mean, that is magic. That's what I'm creating, you guys. I hope you like it. I'm not going to share a picture of it right now. I'm going to take a picture and then I'll share it maybe this week. So I'm so excited. Thank you for looking. I will take a picture and I will share it. So I have 2 minutes. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for spending 2 hours with me. I'm going to be creating space where we can share art, we can talk, we can connect with each other. And on Friday, I have my galactic multidimensional Q&A. So if you have any questions about anything, I'll make a post about it, but what are you struggling with? What are your problems? How can I help you? And then I want to answer them like I did last week's Q&A, which was awesome. And tomorrow is Wednesday, the November 12th, and I'm going to be working with the Oracle, and I'm going to start talking about the Galactic Earth Oracle that I'm making. It's a free collective, it's a community living oracle. I'm going to talk about the Galactic Earth Oracle tomorrow. And then on Thursday, it's another art day. So I'll see what art wants to be shared with you guys. I don't have a lot of time, again, painting this week because my kids are home from school. So I'm just in a sharing mode. I love you so much. I am so grateful for being here, for sharing this space, for spending this 11/11 day. And I'm so grateful for Illuminate. Thank you so much to everybody who has been bearing with me as I am experiencing and birthing my very first container live. Illuminate, the doors are closing at 11/11 on November 11th, California Pacific time. So you have a few more hours to jump in. And if not, that's perfectly fine. It's not personal. It's just about the energy. It's just about the codes that I'm carrying. It's just about the frequency that I'm aligned with. And so you know where we're going. I'm holding Illuminate for the year. Like from 2/2, we're going to just jump in. It's the next wave will start in 2/2. Okay, so this is the last wave that you can jump in now to get some personalized art. I'm going to be doing other things. I'll be offering at a more affordable rate after this launch. Things to do with the readings, like doing. I'll be sharing lots of stuff because I'm going to be really busy creating a lot of stuff, and I really want to help as many people as I can because we all need help. We all need support, and we all need to work with people because we can't always see what we're going through. We need like a mirror. Like I need to work with people who can see me, and people need to work with me who I can see them. So just stay tuned to my channel as I start rolling things out, and it's so exciting, everything. I'm going to show you again. I'm going to show you upside down. It's really fun that way too. This kind of art is just high frequency art, and there's no right or wrong way to look at it, to feel it. And we have 4 minutes before I close. So just looking at this frequency. And then in person, I didn't actually put metallics on there because I was just learning. But the next level is probably like some metallic color. So it's like glimmering and shining. I mean, I'm spending my whole life trying to figure out, without using digital, how I could do the shimmering effects. What do you think of it? It's really cool, huh? And I can't wait. Like the picture behind me, I want to frame it. And I imagine next year, I'm calling in an exhibition. I'm going to be painting. I'm stepping into painting through this portal. Like this is my activation. Like I'm stepping into like full-on artist mode. I'm going to start painting on canvas. And my intention next year is to have an exhibition. So stay tuned for that. I'm so excited. How can we share more artwork with the world? Like, what do you see? I mean, it's amazing. What do you feel? It's not what you see, it's just what you feel. It's how you experience. And I love all the little hearts. When you work with intuition, you just play and things emerge. I mean, it's amazing. I just love it. Izzy, Ivy, I just love you. Thank you for the class. Go check her out, you know, see what she's making. And this is small, you know. That is really, the energy is really big, but it's small. Like, I'm excited to make these huge murals and huge canvases, like start doing commission work, like work on a huge scale. So we're getting bigger, we're expanding, we're creating space, we're letting go of everything that doesn't serve us. We're stepping into like this 1111 portal. Like, spend time today. Really set an intention to release absolutely everything that is not in alignment with your highest and greatest good, not in alignment with where you're going, what you're doing, who you want to be, the version of yourself, the life you want. Call it in, integrate it, you know, and then just trust whatever's arising is all the stuff that's been hidden and suppressed, you know, and like like all the gunk, this black ewy gooey goo that we don't need anymore. You don't need to be carrying any of that. We need to have fresh starts, fresh light. Use this portal. Use this time. Use the energy. It's all a gift. It's all magic. It's like, use it because we manifested that. Monoto mana atatarakai shikini ina atatarakai toto mana atatarakai kona atatara shimina atatarakai. Many, many, many blessings. Happy 11/11 in 2025, and I will see you on the next episode. Oh, the Boroto mana atatarakai shikini ina atatara. Bring your hands on your heart, and let's just breathe together. Take 3 breaths. Allowing yourself to anchor this energy, light, and frequency so that it can best support you today. One more breath. Beautiful. My greatest wish is for you to be successful, for you to be thriving, for you to be vibrant, for you to be happy, for you to be resourced, for you to step into the life of your dreams, for you to be the highest and greatest version of who you came here to be, for you to know who you are, to remember who you are and why you're here, for you to shine your light, for you to be you, for you to be awesome, for you to be sovereign, empowered, embodied master, remembered, aligned, and free, for you to be awesome. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow live with Lumina. We're going to bring our focus to Oracle Wednesday, and I'm going to share. I haven't started painting them, but talking about the Oracle of the 44. Talking about the Oracle of the 44, and start talking about the Galactic Earth Oracle, calling in the rest of you. I'm going to work on that today. And that's it. The transmission is complete. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Please comment. Please share. Please message me. Reach out. You know, a friend of mine, I forgot I did this. She sent me out of the blue a picture of a bookmark I made. It's on my Instagram page a few years back. Like, I just painted a random set of bookmarks and gave to people. I was just playing with scraps of paper. I totally forgot about it. I want to start doing those. I have so many projects. She sent me a picture and I was like, oh, that looks really fun. And I forgot I did that. So send me pictures of you with your artwork that I've made, or write testimonials. Like, there's so many ways you can support and help people. And let me know how I can help. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Live with Lumina. See you tomorrow. Thank you.